I have friends that are friends with the Paul brothers that are world champion boxers, and they tell me, John, these guys can box, and they're helping them box and stuff, and that's great, and I believe them, and I know it's true. But why is the MMA media writing these guys like what they do and what they say is so important? Because it's not. They're not trying to come into MMA. Yeah. They're trying to pull MMA fighters into a boxing match.
Yeah.
Why are they following this crap?
I think one of them can wrestle, though. Maybe both
of them can wrestle.
Okay, well, I've seen one of them. One of them mess around with Cochino, right? What's his name?
Borchina?
Borchina.
Paulo Costa.
Yeah, not Cochino.
Comment section.
I'm
gonna get in trouble for
let
that one.
It go, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I was
in trouble
trying to
for
let
that
it
one.
flow by.
I better hope I never run into Paulo Costa.
Man.
Oh, dude, that just came out. Anyways, yeah, he one of them was wrestling with him.
Logan Paul.
Okay, and
yeah, he was a state wrestler in Ohio.
Nice.
So if you were wrestling in Ohio and you got to the States, you can wrestle.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Jeez, man. I don't even know what to say. Look, the reason why we're bringing this up is because of the Ben Askren stuff towards Scott Coker. I think a little bit of that was mixed in.
Man.
You know, Scott had basically said that Ben would lose to which one? Jake?
To Jake.
Okay.
And he will. I'll go out there and say it. If I was gonna pick who's gonna win that, it's gonna be Jake Paul. He's a better boxer than Ben Askren. And this is where you look and you go, all right, show me the fight that Ben Askren won on his feet. Show me it.
I mean,
go ahead.
That's
like saying, how many fights did you see? I'm going to get myself in trouble here.
Again?
There's so many guys. I don't know. Jake Shields was an incredible fighter, but it was never his stand-up that won it. And I will give Jake Shields' stand-up is better than fucking Ben Askren's.
Yeah.
Okay? Both of them win off of taking the fight to the ground and mauling people on the ground and being technically just superior on the ground. And look, if this was an MMA fight between Ben Askren and Jake Paul, Ben Askren is going to fucking kill him. He will maul him. He will make him his bitch for as long as he wants. But when you don't have the ability to take the fight to the ground, you don't have the ability to clinch to get yourself out of trouble, you don't have all those things that have made you successful in one sport, now that you're just diving into a completely different combat sport, it's different. You are making a huge mistake. And you're also older now. Yeah. You know, it's just not a smart move by Ben. If this was an MMA fight, I said, Ben, take it. If it's just boxing, you're falling into a trap. My dad told me and taught me long ago, hey, if you're stupid enough to fight another man's game, another man's fight, then you deserve to lose.
Yeah.
That was exactly what he told me. I learned a big lesson off of it, because I was that stupid. Yeah. And you're going to learn, man. Don't do it. You're getting set up.
I don't understand what the attraction is for these MMA guys to say this, like to want to fight these guys. Like, why give them any credibility at all? It'd be different, like you said, if they were fighting MMA, or even if it was a a rule, like how I think judo is. Like, if you take him down, you've got 25 seconds to get a submission or something like that. If you don't, they start you back up to your
You can
feet.
work on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, like, if that was the case in this, like, hey, if I take you down, let's make it MMA gloves. And if I take you down, I get 20 seconds once they hit the ground. Like, if you can do something like that, I could say, let's make
even
that
with that,
adjustment.
I'll say Ben Askren wins.
Yeah, I would say for sure Ben Askren wins.
Yeah.
Ben's pretty crafty on the fucking ground.
Oh my God.
He's really damn good.
And
Not
his
just
wrestling
wise, his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. Ben Askren, can you pull up Ben Askren's tweet? He basically talked hella shit about Scott Coker, basically saying, like, Bellator's for sale. Scott's running into the ground. He's done such a bad job.
Okay,
which is not true, by the way.
No. Let's take a look at this. Everything he said. Okay. First off, is Bellator for sale? I would say yes. Every business is for sale. Every business is for sale. It's just now have people offered to buy Bellator? Yes, and they've been turned down multiple times by Viacom, who says no, we're not interested.
Yeah.
So every business, even the UFC, it's for sale at a certain price. Yeah. Obviously, you know, when the Fertittas had it, it was for sale for $4.2 billion. Because how many times had Dana White has come out and said, we're not for sale?
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously there comes that point, and I'm not saying he was lying. I'm saying, you know, there comes that point, everything is for sale.
Yeah.
Okay, business-wise. So you have that. Then you have Ben saying that, you know, Scott is doing a shitty job, and that's why, you know, the business is going bad. Well, you know, Ben, you should have been smarter in knowing that Scott just signed another long-term deal with Bellator. So you sound really stupid saying that they think he's doing a shitty job when they just signed into another long-term deal. So, you know, Ben got mad. Okay, but you better come out with at least something that's truthful.
I think Ben, he's very keen. He understands that his stand-up is not good. He also, I think, understands his fight with Jake Paul is kind of not, I wouldn't say just a money grab, but I mean, he really thinks he's gonna be able to like walk Jake down and be able to like try to get in there, make him tired, make him push the pace. I mean, one thing that Ben Askren does have is he has pretty good cardio. He will push the pace on people. He does, but that's in wrestling. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's not the same on the feet. And, you know, and I think Ben knows that. I don't know if he's comprehended that yet. This could get nasty by the end of the second or the third round. I don't know how many rounds they're supposed to go. Are they doing this at the Staples Center?
8 rounds.
8 rounds. That's
8 rounds.
By round 4, 5.
Done.
It's
son.
exhausting.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. And I'm not saying this Jake or whatever is any good. I'm just simply saying that, like, if he's got a lot more experience and training as of lately than you do in just straight boxing, I'm not trying to take anything away from Ben, but this is to me, it just seemed like a money grab. You know, I just don't know at what level are you willing to take that chance. And I don't know what he's willing to get paid or what he's getting paid or whatever it is, but this is not a good fight for Ben. No,
I do think Ben thinks he can beat him, but he's not being honest about his skill set and where he was good, and he's not taking into account the actual skill set of the person he's going to be fighting. Yeah. That could lead to a bad situation. We'll see.
I guess we'll see. What's that, March, September? Or is it's in March?
March.
It's Staples Center.
Supposedly.
100% agree.